Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third Part 13, glaube ich. 13 sind wir. Wir sind immer noch in der Erinnerung von Chloe. Wir sind immer noch in der Mondtür 2 oder 3 oder irgendwie sowas. Das Problem ist, seit der letzten Aufnahme ist tatsächlich ein bisschen Zeit vergangen. Das heißt, ich kann gar nicht so nahtlos hier dran anschließen, wie ich wollte. Ich weiß nur noch, wir müssen Lecter finden, meine ich. Deswegen werden wir jetzt erstmal ins Clubhaus gehen und hoffentlich hier erfahren, was wir tun sollen. Do you have business with me? Oh no, we still haven't found Lecter though, I'm afraid. We've been looking for him for 3 days now. I think it's about time we threw in the towel. Ja, komm, das kürzen wir ab. Ist keine Story, kein Storygespräch. Frage ist, müssen wir vielleicht einfach wieder, können wir hier? Nee, können wir nicht. Müssen wir erstmal wieder auf irgendwelchen Dächern suchen. Das kann ja auch immer mal wieder sein. Der kleine Lump, der versteckt sich ja. Ich hätte jetzt aber spontan gesagt, ohne genau zu wissen, ob das auch stimmt, wir gehen einfach mal zum alten Clubhaus. Weil wenn irgendwo was nicht stimmt, dann da. Also, warum sollte er nicht da sein? Es passt irgendwie, würde zu ihm sehr gut passen. The door is locked. Okay, nee. Also wir müssen Lecter finden. Wir kriegen nichts hin. Oh Gott, was ist das für ein Start in die neue Folge? Das wäre so ein Moment gewesen, wo ich vorher hätte mal nachgucken sollen, ob wir vielleicht nicht irgendwie... Ach so, Ricky und Anton, genau, das hatten wir schon. Wo ich hätte vorher mal schauen sollen, ob wir nicht vielleicht irgendwie uns dadurch ein bisschen Zeit sparen. Aber hey, so ist das Leben. Es bleibt uns nichts anderes übrig. Wir fragen jetzt einfach mal den Dean. Excuse me, sir, you wouldn't have to happen to see your present anywhere, would you? We're having a little bit of trouble finding him, you see. Actually, I have. He was sleeping over on the sofa there until not long ago. He was sleeping around in your office? I swear. Unbelievable. He doesn't even fear the Dean. Really going to have to take good care of him when we find him. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble he caused you, sir. We'll make sure that he answers for his crimes, we promise. Please don't worry about it. He seems to have taken quite a liking to this place. I'm rather used to it. I see. Okay, hat uns aber irgendwie auch nicht wirklich weitergebracht. We were sitting in Miss Mia's seat till not long ago. He was reading some book, but I didn't see the title. I was going to call him up, but he vanished before I could. Also wir müssen im Grunde genommen... Lecter, I haven't seen today, no. Haben Sie ihn gesehen? Excuse me, you wouldn't have to see Lecter around, would you? Lecter? I don't think I have, no. You don't want to get involved in, trust me. Ja. Also im Grunde genommen suchen wir jetzt eigentlich nur eine Ansprechperson, um herauszufinden, wo er sein könnte. Ich habe ehrlich gesagt gar keine Ahnung. Deswegen wird das mal ganz interessant. Aber ich würde sagen, solange keine Zwischensequenz kommt, kann es nicht das Gespräch sein, auf das wir warten. Deswegen... no, we're actually looking for Lecter. It's brilliant, Leo. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Don't believe him see me today. Sorry. Oh Gott, wo war denn der nochmal? Ah, hier, guck mal. Da ist Lucy, das ist schon mal gut. How did he manage to get away? I had him attached to me with handcuffs this time too. He shouldn't have been able to. Lucy? Lecter can actually teleport, you know? There's no way I can keep him under control anymore. Lucy, don't give up. Being forced to deal with him all the time seems to be finally making the hair crack. That idiot. Aber wo soll der denn dann sein, Freunde der Sonne? Habt ihr ihn gesehen? Ne, Lucy haben wir gesehen. Hier irgendwo? So am Fenster? Also ich hätte ja spontan gesagt, er ist wieder auf dem Dach geklettert, aber sehen wir... Da ist er! Er chillt hart. Oh, sorry. Es hätte so einfach sein können. Mich irritiert, dass er hier noch so gar nicht rote Haare hat. Also eigentlich hätte er so feuerrotes Haar und hier sieht es so ausgeblichen aus. We found you. You're not getting away this time. It's time to come quietly. Guck mal, im Bild sind die auch röter als im eigentlichen Spiel. What exactly is that you're reading? It's kitty talk for dummies. Ja, go. Ja. Ja. Ich kann es nicht. Also, I'm sorry. Have you been sitting here reading that all this time? Erstmal ein paar Erziehungsschellen. I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Lecter was right. Just what had I come here to do? Tja, Fragen über Fragen. Kriegen wir noch eine Antwort oder war es das jetzt für diese Folge? After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club so that the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Gillentan's search for the nefarious Lecter quite often too. Then, roughly a month after this all began, everyone's favorite time of the academic year finally arrived. Okay, es ist immer noch nicht vorbei. Gut, dass wir in der letzten Folge doch noch eine Pause gemacht haben. Eieiei. Right, so here I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough. Du bist auch einer, du Pfosten. You technically want to, you know. Technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well... I'll take that as a no. Oh, here you are. An angel shines her majesty upon us. Okay, Hans hat auf jeden Fall was für Lucy übrig. Come on, Lecter. It's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think you're strong enough. Schön. Oh, Lucy. What can I get to do that to me? Das ist schon sehr creepy. Wait, no, there's no time for fantasizing. I need to study. Okay. Klausuren werden geschrieben, Lecter schläft im Unterricht. Alle chillen hart. Oder auch nicht. Das klingt nach Beendigung der Examensarbeiten. Oh, we're finally free. I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. Those were really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe. How'd the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. No, there's no need to be modest. We know you probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right to boot. This smile says it all. Wish I had your brain. Sure we can swap? Ja, sie muss aber auch die Beste sein, wenn sie mal Regentin des Landes werden will. Da muss man auch fairerweise zu sagen, sonst wäre das echt schwierig. This isn't the place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs. Oops. We're sorry. Ist aber auch ein eiskaltes Ding. Oh, and one more thing. The student council's work resumes today. I will expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. Es ist so süß, dass die Leiter mal so zurückhaltend waren, ne? It's for you, Chloe. You may do as you see fit. Okay. Cool. I'm guessing that's his way of saying he'd like you to come along too. You might not technically be a member, but you're an honorary lector catcher. We kind of need you at this point. But he's acknowledged you because of that, because believe me, that's a real special talent you've got there. I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. Sounds like fun. Oh yeah. You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. I'd be happy to have you though, fun or no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice, let's go get ourselves some lunch, then we can head over there. Alright. Einfach mal ein Wort fast vergessen. Aber man verschluckt ja sowieso relativ viel. So, da sind wir. Yo guys, well, Lecter's here. What's the occasion? Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again. Looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Well, I'd appreciate if we avoided that fine subject. Much like how you avoided all the subjects you were supposed to study then. Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do. Sorry. Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams for the future. You three can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations so that we all might hear. Erziehungsstelle, richtig so. Please continue, Leo. First, I will go over the Student Council's main orders of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start to work on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burn within that pure sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your presidency. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all to the proceedings. Expect diddly squat from him. Oh, Lecter. When he's not here, he causes trouble, and when he's here, he causes trouble. So moving along, if we go by our usual pattern for the year, next month will be... Und da planen sie. Und dann rutscht Chloe mehr oder weniger so zufällig doch in diese ganze Student Council Geschichte mit rein. So, I'm exhausted. Trying to find Lecter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period. You liar. You went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams making you do better in them. You're right, I saw you too. Oh hey, just what I needed. A few people who look like they've got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all academies, clubs and start drafting up a budget. Okay, guess it's up to you, Chloe. Me? Lecter handed an envelope to Chloe. What is this? It's something that needs to be delivered to the mayor of Rouen. Leo's not gonna take no for an answer either, so there you go, enjoy. It sounds very much like it's your job. Mine? You sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? Oh, and Chloe, you've got a feather on your head. I do? Lecter brushed his hands across Chloe's head. Guess that must have been Zeke's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting, come to think of it. How long has that been there? I hope it wasn't there during the exams, that would be so embarrassing. Ja, als ob das dein einziges Problem gerade ist. Fällt dir nicht auf, dass Lecter mit Zeke sprechen kann? You know about Zeke? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering that envelope. Auch schön, einfach ignoriert alles daran. Lecter oder Lechter oder wie auch immer, wahnsinnig wichtige Figur für später. Ich betone es nochmal in dieser Folge, denn es wird noch wichtig. Wichtig. So, jetzt habe ich genug wichtig gesagt. Talk about an enigma. Chloe, you are aware you've just had Lecter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, while I hate to be the one to break it to you, there wasn't a feather on your head. He did it again. Come on, you can't let him get away with this. You've got to go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do this work for him. Don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's gonna find him if she goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start that we're probably talking like, what, 5 hours to find him? 6? I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver it to the mayor of Rouen after all. Oh, we were kinda hoping you could help us with our work too. Sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it, no big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh? Really? Sounds like you should be fine then. Well, take care of monsters on the way. Thank you, I will. Well, this is a goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too late. I won't. Bye bye. Ja, und da wir ja als bekennende Fans der ersten beiden Spiele auch noch die Wege gut kennen, Oh, right. I'm going to need permission to go to the academy grounds, aren't I? Should go to let the dean know what I'm doing. Kennen wir den Weg natürlich noch und müssen uns nur noch die Erlaubnis einholen, auch dieses Gelände verlassen zu dürfen. Also machen wir das natürlich auch. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy. So I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Genau, und jetzt kurz erklären. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Cool. Thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time, and well, a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work. Oh, of course, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. She looks so much more chipper now. Suppose I have him to thank for that. Denitiv, Dean Collins, denitiv. Falls ihr euch wundert, warum ich immer denitiv sage, schaut euch mal die alten Nippels von TV Total an, die ganz alten, also jetzt nicht das neue TV Total, sondern das alte, gute TV Total. Beim neuen, ich habe keine Ahnung, ich habe es nie wirklich geguckt, ich kann nicht sagen, ob es gut oder schlecht ist. So, sehr schön, den Weg müssen wir nicht mehr selber machen. Das wären nämlich echt noch ein paar Bildschirme gewesen. Umso schöner, dass wir schon direkt in Rouen angekommen sind. Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. The last time I came was during the 100 Days War. Oops. Die Brücke ist oben. Forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyway. Like I didn't make it seem too urgent. It's so nice to see this town so lively. It really has changed the atmosphere since then. Rip. Was haben wir denn hier? Oh, Lecter, du kleiner Schmutzfink, gehst einfach schön ins Casino, du Lurch. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Oh, das wirst du jetzt gleich sehen. Lecter, what are you doing here? With students, gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm the student council president, of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. That sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. Er bekommt einfach nicht mal irgendwas mit. Ach, diese Orte, die kennen wir doch alle noch. Aber wie gesagt, so ist es auch. Ich finde es auch so, die Rückblenden sind da halt wirklich die Stärke dieses Spiels, dass man auch nochmal nicht alles bereisen muss. Es passt schon echt ganz gut. So richtig gebündelter Epilog mit ein bisschen drumherum Story. Ich habe das neulich bei Twitter gelesen. Wer hat das nochmal geschrieben? Muss ich nochmal nachschauen. Wo jemand meinte, Inhalt und Geschichte richtig stark, aber es ist unglaublich mies verpackt. Und ich glaube, das ist so die perfekte Beschreibung von Trails in the Sky the Third. Super viele gute, spannende Inhalte drin, aber echt furchtbar verpackt. Und manche Sachen halt auch wirklich verzichtbar. Excuse me, I'm a student of Genus Royal Academy here on student council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Delmore? I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Oh, da ist Gilbert noch, als er nicht so völlig verrottet von innen war. I'm the mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. So you're a student of Genus Royal Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor. Oh, I see. It's the list of all the academy's students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are large numbers of them coming and going year after year. makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. To tell you the truth, I was once a student of the academy myself, hätte ich jetzt noch gesagt. Not just any student either. I was part of the student council as well. The General Council is a fine organization. They're proud as they are noble-minded with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too, so do continue to work as part of it as the best you can. Thank you, I will. Not actually a member though. Well, if you excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means stop by. Ist so traurig zu sehen, wohin Gilbert abdriftet in so eine Witzfigur und dabei war einmal so ein, ja, fast netter Dude. Aber man weiß ja nicht, wie viel hiervon schon gespielt ist, ne? Naja. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. Cool. Cool. So, Chloe rennt. Wer ist wahrscheinlich nicht mehr da? Ihr könnt euch dreimal denken. I wonder if he's actually still here like I told him to be. Ich glaub nicht. Nee. I knew it. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. Oh, you must mean Master Lecter. Master Lecter? A young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. Es war, thank 8 years for Lucy. So sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the students of the academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize. On the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, we've placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. Cool. I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. Ich hab's versucht schnell zu lesen. Ich mag das immer nicht, wenn man die nicht selber wegdrücken kann, dann wird's schwierig. Ui. Huh? Wen haben wir denn hier? Is something wrong? Oh, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna... It's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. Don't get why I haven't found it already. Einfach mal Sieg fragen, wie wäre das? Oh, oder wir finden ihn einfach selber. Chloe found a pretty red stone. Excuse me, this wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it? Geben wir her. I'm glad we were able to find it. Yeah. I'm Clement, thanks. Anyway, bye. Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can't get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, then I guess I could, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. I'm coming. His house is this way, though. I guess he must be from Minoria. Clever eingefädelt. Da sieht man einfach direkt das diplomatische Verhandlungsgeschick von Chloe. Und so hat sie das Waisenhaus getroffen. Oh. What's wrong? Well, the place he led me to was the Mercier Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly where I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Rouen. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. What's up with you? Why'd you go quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. A little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to live at the academy. I've made friends there. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high, not immediately give in to the weakness in my heart. Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up or I'll leave you behind. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else has long... Goodness, is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you, it's really you. I... Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe. You too. Also sie hat es gar nicht kennengelernt. Genau so war das, habe ich schon wieder ganz vergessen, dass Chloe hier mit aufgezogen wurde. Weil ihre Eltern sind ja nicht mehr da. Den Rest kann man sich zusammenreimen, ne? Oh, you look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? You haven't heard the news then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Rouen and was caught up in an accident. Und das ist zu viel. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come even though I love it here. If I'd just been more honest with myself. If I'd just come here from the beginning. Is somebody there? Here? Kitties! Schon sehr zuckersüß. Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Das hätten wir alles niemals in der letzten Folge noch geschafft. Ich habe gedacht, das ist irgendwie nur eine Sache. Oh, what are you crying for? Es ist sau viel noch. These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Oh, what's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello. Chloe? The Mercier orphanage you love is right here, you know? So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea? Now seems like as good as a time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Chloe? Of course. Dann, genieß mal. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage, and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Cool. Because I never knew my mother and father, all my memories of this place were the only ones ahead of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. Und deswegen ist es auch so schlimm für sie in den Vorgängern, als es abgebrannt wurde. Im ersten Teil war das, meine ich. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. Okay, war es das jetzt oder immer noch nicht? 1 month later, oh Gott, Leute, ihr übertreibt's echt ein bisschen. I know I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I'd better hurry back to the dorm. Ich glaube, das ist diese ganze Geschichte. Ich habe gedacht, das ist diese ganze Geschichte von Chloe an der Uni ist aufgeteilt in 2, 3 Erinnerungen, aber scheinbar ist das eine einzige elendig lange. Okay. Well, the lights are already off. Jill must have gone to sleep already. Ha! Erwischt. Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been anyway? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew? Ich weiß es nicht. But it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. But Theresa might start and get annoyed if I keep staying out so late too. So. You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way it isn't. Just been going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance house, huh? Oh. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matrone there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up. That's the place between here and Menoria, right? I was hoping it was gonna be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer, spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, are you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans? Don't you dare call them that. What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I'm not a good girl? Excuse me. Einfach mal volle Breitseite gegeben. Das erste Mal Gefühlsausbruch in der Uni. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. So nämlich. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. Soll ich jetzt da wieder hingehen oder was? Klassischer Fall von wir sind wieder auf der Stufe, also kommt Lecter auch vorbei. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Ja, ich weiß es doch auch nicht. Boys Dormitory. Maybe I should talk to Hans? Ach, wie cool, dass wir jetzt auch mit ihr quatschen. Call out. Ich hab keine Ahnung, ob das eine Tür ist. You in there, Hans? Yeah, that you, Jill? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big ol' lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. So, what happened? Something to do with Chloe, right? Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything. So we've got nothing to fight about, really. You're asking because you have? Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry too. Angry? Chloe? I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm just not sure how to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Alright, later, Gator. Jill? Er hat's gesagt. Wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight. I just walked past Jill too. She was crying. Well, that's because... Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. Oh, schöne Kamerafahrt. Schöne Kamerafahrt. Wie gesagt, man merkt schon immer den Willen von Teil zu Teil mehr mit dem zu machen, was da ist. Aber natürlich innerhalb einer Reihe gibt es nicht so krasse Sprünge. Mit Ausnahmen. Cold Steel hat einen Engine-Wechsel von 2 auf 3 und deswegen sehen 3 und 4 so viel besser aus. Into Reverie ist dann auch wieder auf der gleichen Engine und dann Kuro no Kiseki hat dann den nächsten Engine-Sprung, der wirklich auch sehr spürbar ist, in vielerlei Hinsicht, unabhängig nur vom Look, aber weiter im Text. So. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good. I always wished I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. No matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. Just can't seem to make any progress. I getcha. You were so frustrated you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kinda on the dance side. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise? You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. Das ist mal ein wahres Wort. So, you still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me and because... Now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm gonna say is get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lecter? Ja, das ist so ein typischer Charakter von wegen super smart, aber er ist natürlich der unantastbare, weirde, voll durchgeknallte Superdude. Naja, oh, who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. Ja, aber er ist wirklich super smart. Er ist einer der smartesten überhaupt. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality, he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. Ja, das haben wir doch gerade gehört. Das muss ich jetzt nicht nochmal lesen. Leute! He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Why? Deep down I knew all along that what I was doing. All the time I'd been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. To avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging onto everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. Tja. Vielleicht. Und das war's immer noch. The next day. Oh Gott, Leute. Mercier Orphanage. Das wird eine komplette Folge wieder nur darüber. Ich krieg die Krise. I guess this must be the place. Well, it's not like I have to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm gonna come here, get to know more about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Das sehr unauffällig. Huh? Looks like there's no one here. Wow. This place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill? What are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go and make us some tea. Dum 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 dum. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really, really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have some kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it or even think it, but it wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, please allow me to finish. Also im Grunde genommen halt die Fresse und hör mir zu Ende zu. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but no, I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out as if I'm sticking up for other people when in reality I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not one at fault, Chloe. This is on me, and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids you had led, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I want to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. Take back everything I said about the children too. I had no right to be judging them when I'd never even been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Yeah, freilich. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kinda jealous. That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where it took it out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you wanna get going? Yeah. Bye-bye. It feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time, but this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Das ist es doch. Nein, ist es nicht. Okay. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. Okay, das war's doch jetzt aber, oder? Nein, was aber nicht. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. The sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. Huh? Ach, nix. So, das war's jetzt aber. All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All the time it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely, ich krieg's gar nicht hin, genuinely in meinem Mund ist love this place. And that's the only thing that ever mattered. Genuinely, ich krieg's gerade nicht hin. Es ist nicht so schwer, aber es ist zu viel Gerede jetzt gewesen. Mein Mund ist wie so festgefahren. And now I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. Still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me, not once. Das war's jetzt aber, oder? Oder? Lecter? Nein, das war's immer noch nicht. Get back here. Today's the day you're finally going to do some work. Chloe? I'm sorry, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work all that well. You'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How'd he get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. You've got no one to blame but yourself for letting me get away. So long, suckers. Get back here. We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mountain of paperwork. After all the times I've chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. It's not making it look like he's up there. It's making it look like he isn't. But it's that all there is to it. Let's go and have a look anyway. Leute, es tut mir leid, aber im Zuge der vorangeschrittenen Zeit machen wir hier nochmal einen Cut. Jetzt haben wir nämlich auch den Punkt erreicht, den ich dachte. Jetzt kommt dieser Moment, von dem ich eigentlich dachte, dass er in der letzten Folge dran wäre. Es ist tatsächlich so, dass wir die Erinnerung am Stück erleben. Ich hätte gedacht, und das in Anbetracht der Länge ist es ja auch nicht verwerflich, das zu denken, dass das eigentlich so 2, 3 Episoden wären, die man nach und nach erlebt. Aber so ist es halt nicht. Jetzt haben wir am Anfang der nächsten Episode endlich das finale Gespräch mit Lecter. Und dann kommen wir auch endlich mit Kapitel 4 ein bisschen weiter. Das Kapitel 4 ist, glaube ich, auch ein bisschen umfangreicher. Dementsprechend haben wir da noch viel vor uns und ja, schauen wir mal, ob das so gut weiter verläuft. Ich hätte es nicht gedacht, dass das nochmal so anzieht, aber hey, Leute, so ist das Leben. Unvorhersehbar, spannend, trotzdem gut. In diesem Sinne, danke fürs Dabeisein und bleibt dran. In der nächsten Folge gibt es dann auch mal wieder andere Sachen zu sehen. Bis dahin, tschüss!